shape like genie, booty dreamy, waist is teeny. Yes, I told him to get titles, so he stream me when he leave me. I go hard in the booth, Biggie vibes, give me the loot. I'm a classy millionaire, bitches ain't got the couth. C-O-U-T-H, cause you can't spell it either. If I call him, then he coming home, running Derek Jeter. Bitches.
I'm hyped now. Hey, what's up everybody? I'm back again with another video, and this video is going to be a story time video. Now, if you've been watching my diary reaction videos, you already knew that this was coming. And if you don't watch my diary reaction videos, basically what this video is going to be about the infamous Larry. And you don't know who Larry is. Larry is my mama's ex-boyfriend. And I don't even know if this is gonna be a story time. I'm just gonna tell y'all like some incidents that happened. The reason why I don't like his sorry ass. Ooh, y'all, he used to get on my nerves so bad. So bad. I'm so glad she don't talk to him no more. But, yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. This had to happen, when was this? Back when I was around 16 years old. Yeah, 16. I was working at Walmart around that time. Why is my mama texting me? Okay. I worked at Walmart around that time, and I didn't have a car. I had a job, but I didn't have a car, not yet. And so basically my mom had to take me to work every day that I worked, and then she would pick me up at night when I got off. For the most part, I used to work 5 to 10. So 5 o'clock in the evening until 10 o'clock at night. That was like my set schedule, unless it was like the weekend or something. So my mama had to go to work that evening. So she was working overnight. And so we had this little conversation before I even went to work. She was like, hey, I got to go to work tonight. Larry's gonna pick you up. Don't worry about anything. He should be out there when you get off work at 10 o'clock. That's it. That's it. That's all my mama said. She was like, I'm going to work. He gonna pick you up. Don't worry about it. He should be out there, all right? So y'all, she take me to work. She drop me off. I go to work, do my little thing. Do-do-do-do-do. Thank you for shopping at Walmart. No, I'm lying. I ain't say that to nobody. I ain't never said it to nobody. I just used to check everybody out. Be like, yeah, have a good day. Get out my line. Have a good day. Get out my line. All right. And it's 10 o'clock, so I go to the back. I clock out. Bye, girl. See you work tomorrow. Work tomorrow. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. Bye, girl. Bye. See y'all later. Bye. I walk to the front of the store, and normally when I walk out to the front of the store, my ride is always sitting right there. Bam, right when you walk out the door. We walk out the door, bam, ride right there. Yeah, I walked out the door and I looked over there. Nothing, okay? Nobody there. All right, so I ain't think nothing of it. It was like right at 10 o'clock. I ain't even gonna trip because he not used to picking me up from work or whatever, y'all. Not used to picking me up, so I gave him the benefit of the doubt, y'all. I sat there and I waited for 15 minutes. I waited for 15 minutes, y'all. I just sat there and I had my little Walmart smock on, and I'm just sitting there. I'm like, just waiting patiently. So that's what I did. 15 minutes go by. Larry's still not there, y'all. He not there. So I grabbed my phone, because I did have a phone, y'all. I grabbed my phone and I called him.
You have reached the voicemail box of...
Wait. Let's call him again.
You have reached the voicemail box of...
Wait, wait a second. No, let me call one more time. Yeah, I'm dialing the right number this time. That's it.
You have reached the voicemail box of...
Okay, so now I call my mama. I called my mama at work, and I was like, I don't know where Larry at, but he ain't here. She was like, he not there. And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, your man ain't here. Where his ass at? No, I didn't say that to her, y'all. I was thinking it because I was ready to go home. But I was like, no, he not here. And he not answering the phone. She was like, he not answering the phone. I'm like, hell no, he not answering the phone. No, I ain't say that. I wanted to say that. I wanted to, but I was like, no, he not answering the phone. She was like, let me call him. All right, so she get off the phone with me. I wait probably about a good 5 minutes. I get a phone call back from my mom, and she said, he didn't answer the phone for me. Wait for him for like 10 more minutes and then call me back if he didn't pick you up. I was like, okay. So I'm just sitting there, just waiting patiently. Now, y'all know if you've been at work too long, when your managers and stuff, managers and stuff usually still be there after you leave most of the time. And they seen me standing right there, like in the doorway in between those double doors at Walmart. I was just standing there waiting on my ride. And you know you've been there for a long time when somebody be like, baby, you need to use my phone, baby, to call your mama? Where your mama at? And I was like, my ride on their way. I already talked to my mama, my ride on my way. They was like, okay. All right, so y'all wait 10 more minutes. And guess what? He didn't show up. So I called my mama again. I'm like, brrr. And I'm thinking to myself, y'all, where the hell your man at? And I didn't say that. I'm like, but he not here. And she was like, he's still not there. And she was like, don't worry about it. I'm finna leave work, come pick you up, and I'll take you home. All right, so y'all, my mom had to leave work, come get me, take me home, and drive back to work. She had to do all that. Leave work, come pick me up, take me home, drive back to work. So, y'all know she was mad. Y'all know she was mad. She had to do all that. All right, so I don't remember if he was at the house when I got there. I don't think that he was, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember. That's not important because I'm going to tell y'all what happened later on in the story, okay? So, my mom took me home. The next day, I had to work 5 to 10 because 5 to 10 was my normal shift during the week. Unless it was the weekend, I used to work 5 p.m. until 10 p.m. And so it was time for me to go to work. We was like, no, not we. Not we. We had the same conversation. My mama told me, she was like, Larry will be picking you up tonight because I have to work. Don't worry about anything. He should be out there. I was like, oh, okay. So my mama dropped me off at work, and I go in, I do my little thing. They keep shopping at Walmart. Then it's 10 p.m. Time for me to leave, go clock out. And I be like, bye, girl. See y'all later. See y'all later. And I walk up to the front of the store, and I walk out there. My ride, bam, not there. Okay, so he not there. So y'all, I gave him 20 minutes, maybe 20 minutes this time, because I was like, look, I don't know what this man got going on, but maybe I just need to give him a little bit more time before I call my mama, because if I call her, she gonna be pissed. So I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I waited on him. He did not show up, and I called his phone. He did not answer. I called my mama. She was like, wait a second, let me call him. He didn't answer the phone for her, and then I called her back. I was like, so what you want me to do? She was like, don't worry about it. I'm coming to get you. So my mom had to leave work, come get me, take me home, drive back to work. She had to do that all over again. So y'all know she really pissed now. This is the second day she had to do that. So don't remember if he was at home or not. Not important. Not important for what I'm going to tell you at the end. All right, so the third day, y'all, guess what time I had to work? 5 to 10, because I used to work 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. That was my normal shift unless it was the weekend. So my mama had to work at night. So we had the same conversation, but there was something to this conversation, y'all. It was something to this one. So basically, this is what my mama said. She told me, Larry is picking you up tonight. Don't worry about anything. I have to work tonight. He is going to be driving my car. So there's no reason for him not to pick you up. Because I'm thinking that he was having car issues or something like that. I don't know. My mama didn't tell me. She didn't have to. I was a child, okay? She didn't have to explain to me what was going on with him. She just told me he's picking you up tonight in my car. There's no reason for him not to come pick you up. So my mama dropped me off, and I'm pretty sure he dropped her off at work in her car. And then, y'all, I go into work. Thank you for shopping at Walmart. And it's time for me to get off at 10 o'clock. I go to the bank. See y'all later. Y'all have a good day. You work tomorrow, girl? All right, I'll see you tomorrow. All right, bye. Bye. Y'all, why? I go outside, look on the curb, it ain't no car out there. My mom car ain't out there, his car ain't out there, no taxi cab out there, nothing. No car, no truck, no nothing, no bike, nothing. Nothing is out there. So, here I am being the kind-hearted person I am. I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I waited 30 minutes before I said anything. I waited 30 minutes before I said anything. I didn't say anything. I just sat there and I waited with my smock on. Like, okay, he should be here sometime soon. Didn't say nothing, y'all. I'm trying to save him because my mama would be pissed off at him knowing that, like, she already had to leave work twice, and then she gave him the ability to drive her car to come get me because of whatever situation he had going on with his ragged ass car. All right, so y'all, I standing out there and I waited and I waited and I waited. I called his phone. He did not answer. Y'all, I waited. I waited probably like 45 minutes before I called my mama. I waited like 45 minutes before I called her. All right, so I called her. I was like, where your man at? Y'all know I ain't say it like that. That's how I wanted to say it. I'm like, oh, where's Larry? And she was like, he not there? I was like, no, he's not here. And she was like, hold on, I'ma call him. She called him or whatever. Not very sure if she got a hold to her. I'm pretty sure she did because eventually he showed up, y'all. Bam, there go Larry. All right, so I had to wait a whole hour before him to get there. All right. Guess what, y'all? I had to go to work the next day. I don't know if there was something that was wrong with his car or something. I think his car was messed up because it was pretty raggedy. But y'all hear about that at the end of the story. All right, so the next day I had to go to work. My mama had to work overnight. So she told me, she was like, Larry is picking you up in his car. Not mine, but his car. All right, so I was like, okay, cool. So guess what time I had to go to work, y'all? 5 to 10. So I had to go to work 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. because that was my normal shift, working unless it was, the weekend. So I went to work at 5 o'clock. My mama dropped me off. I came in. Hey y'all, how you doing? Thank you for shopping at Walmart. Whatever. 10 o'clock, I get off, clock out. See y'all later. I don't work tomorrow. See y'all later. See y'all later. Whatever. All right. So y'all, I go outside and guess what? Nobody there. There's nobody there. Nobody there. So I waited. Y'all can't remember how long I waited. 30, 45 minutes before I even called anybody because I'm like, look, he probably gonna be late come pick me up again because he been late every day or he didn't show up at all. All right, so y'all, I call him 30, 45 minutes later. Ooh, guess who answered the phone? It's Larry. Hello. Did you forget that you had to come pick me up? Oh yeah, I'll be there in a minute. I was like, okay, cool. So since I talked to him, I didn't have to call my mama and tell her, where your man at, because I talked to him. He said that he was on his way. Y'all, tell me why I waited a whole nother hour. It's damn near 12 o'clock before he come driving his stinking ass car up there to Walmart. And then, y'all, let me tell you, he drove his ass up there. He parked in front of the building. I got an attitude because it's almost midnight. It's almost midnight. Why you got me standing out here for 2 hours waiting on you? You knew that I got off work at 10 o'clock, but yet you still didn't come pick me up on time. It ain't like you was at work. It ain't like you had anything to do because we discussed this before we left the house. You knew what time I got off work and you still came late. So I got an attitude, but I'm trying not to be rude to him because I am a child, he's an adult. I'm trying not to be rude to him, but I do have an attitude. And then I get in his car. Y'all know what he had the nerve to tell me? I know you don't have an attitude. It's a privilege to ride in my car. Let me tell y'all what kind of damn car he had. He had like a 1997, 1998, 1990, 1943. I don't know what kind it was. It was an old ass Chevy Lumina, and it was a dookie green color. And he gonna tell me that I should be privileged to ride in his raggedy ass shit, and tell me I shouldn't have no damn attitude. So let me tell y'all, this is what I did because I'm just the petty queen. Let me tell you what I did. So there was one day that I didn't have to work. Not very sure if it was the next day or not, but it was one day that I had to work. And Larry decided that he was gonna go somewhere. I didn't ask questions. He ain't my man. I don't ask questions. You grown. I'm a child. I don't ask you where you going. He just left. I'll be back. All right, bye. I was happy that he was leaving the house anyway because he used to get on my nerves. And so my mama was at work that night and he went somewhere, I don't know. And so y'all, I'm a night owl. I stay up really late at night, and so it had to be like 2, 3 in the morning. And guess who come back to the house, y'all? Guess who come back to the house? Larry. He come back to the house, y'all, and guess who put the top lock on the door? Me. I put the top lock on the door, and guess who was sitting in the living room while he was beating on the door? Me. And he was just knocking on the door. He was like,
Hey, Evan, you locked me out.
What?
You locked me out.
I know you in there. I can hear the TV. I hear TV. I know you in there. And guess what I did? I got my remote.
Tell her.
Oh, you want me to open the door for you, but you couldn't come pick me up on time from work. So you want me to open the door for you. I was sitting there looking at the clock. I was like, it looked like it's about 3 in the morning. I don't think that my mama will appreciate you coming in her house at 3 o'clock in the morning. So as my mama would tell me, you come to her house at 3 o'clock in the morning, you go back to where you came from, because I'm not unlocking the door at 3 o'clock in the morning. So that's how I felt. I didn't unlock the door, and guess who had to sleep in their car? Larry.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Y'all, he did not like me at all after that. He told my mama on me and everything. He was like, yeah, she was in there the whole time and she went on lock the door for me. And I'm sitting there like, I was standing at Walmart. You didn't want to come pick me up on time. You just left me there. Mom had to leave work to come get me because your sorry ass couldn't come get me like she said for you to do. So that was like the most that he did that really just pissed me off. Another thing that he did to me that pissed me off, it was one day that it had to be a Sunday because my mama had made Sunday dinner or whatever. I don't know, she made like roast and greens and yams, and y'all know Sunday dinner, whatever. All right, so we had Sunday dinner at the table, and then we was playing Uno. And when we were playing Uno, y'all know I kicked ass. Y'all know I kicked ass or whatever. And if y'all listen to those diary readings, I think I talked about that in there, that we was playing Uno together and I kicked his ass, but I didn't go into detail in the diary talking about what happened that same day. But after we played Uno or whatever, I don't know what happened, but we just eventually started talking about me going to school. And y'all know that I was 16 when this happened, so I had probably like 2 more years of school before I was getting ready to go into college. So we was talking about that, and he just butted in the whole conversation. You know, me and my mama having this conversation, he just butt his stupid ass in and gonna tell me where I ain't going to school and I ain't going out of state. I was like, and who are you? Because I was telling my mama that I had thought about going to Grambling, and I had thought about going to some school in Mississippi. I think it was called Tougaloo or something like that. Some school in Mississippi. I was telling him that. And then he was just telling me, he was like, you ain't going to no school out of Arkansas. You ain't going there either. You're staying right here. I was like, and who are you? And so, like, y'all already had attitude with him because this was, like, fresh when he just did all this stupid stuff with me, leaving me at work and all this other stuff. It was just fresh. So I had got attitude. I'm like, fuck it. Fuck him. He get on my nerves. And I just had attitude. I'm like, who are you to tell me where I'm going? I'm talking to my mama. And then he gonna have the nerve to tell me that I have a really bad attitude and I treat my family like shit. I was like, what? I was like, oh no, that's it. Y'all, I didn't like him ever since. Like, how you gonna tell a child, a 16-year-old, that they have a bad attitude, which I probably did, and then you gonna tell me that I treat my family like shit? You don't even know my family. All you know is my mama. You don't know my family at all. So how you gonna tell me that I treat my family like shit? So y'all, it was situations where I had found, like, I was trying to find dirt on him. Do you hear me? Dirt. I was just finding every little thing to go back and tell my mama that he did so she could kick his ass out. Like, I was finding everything. Like, I seen text messages in his phone and I told my mama about it. I was like, he texting some other woman and all this other stuff. But, like, to be completely honest, like, I really shouldn't have been in their business because I really needed to stay in a child's place. But I had a motive, and the motive was to get him the hell out the house. And y'all, I succeeded because I don't know what I had said to my mama, but she had found out some stuff, probably from some stuff that I dug up that was true. Now, it wasn't nothing that I made up, but it was true, and I told her about it. And then I still remember the day that she had kicked his ass out, y'all. That was just like, that was like one of the best days ever. She kicked his ass out. I seen him with his boxes and stuff, and he going out the house, and he walked past me and said, I guess you're getting what you wish for. I said, sure, right, goodbye, good riddance, get the hell out. I'm sick of you, tired of you, don't like you, my mama don't like you, we don't like you, get the hell out. So yeah, there's like some situations that happen with Mr. Larry, and the reason why I don't like his ass, if y'all ever had I don't even want to call him a stepdaddy because they was not married. I call him a sorry ass nigga that was at my mama's house. So yeah, if y'all ever had a situation like that, leave me a comment down in the comment section below. Tell me how you handled that situation, and was they as sorry as Mr. Larry? Because he was real sorry, y'all. Just sorry. And I think that's it. Because this video is already too long. Alright, so if you like this video, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you like my new background and stuff, I know it's kind of bright up here because I'm trying to figure out this whole little lighting situation. But if you like my new backdrop that I have back here, please leave me a comment down in the comment section below. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe because we have a lot of fun around here. And I'll see everybody in my next video. Peace.